Guys, welcome to the Give It a Rest podcast. I'm John. This is Kieran.
Hello.
This is Liam. And this is it.
This is the boys.
Take 3.
Yeah.
Take 3.
Yep. Our third attempt at the first episode. Yeah.
I mean, we've run into technical difficulties, really. Like,
You've got me on the team. You've got to let down.
yeah, we've already got like a bit of a handicap, don't we?
Christ.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
All right. So,
Yeah.
We went away
Let's
on the
just-
weekend.
let's have a chat.
Yeah.
We went away.
It's one of those weird things where we're all away together, so the group chat was actually pretty
I
quiet.
noticed that.
Yeah,
hey, it was
yeah.
actual dead quiet over
Yeah.
like 3 days, which never
There
happened.
was some questionable.
No,
things.
there was some.
Oh,
Yeah,
doing-
there was some stuff going.
What are you
interesting
talking
stuff
about
going
that?
on. No.
That was excellent though.
But yeah.
Oh no.
Anyway, so how was everyone's weekend?
Yeah, pretty shit. No,
What?
it was good. But John was giving me shit all weekend.
Did you see him on
I
the
was
Sunday
so
night?
angry, man. I was
Dude,
fuming at
No,
you.
no, but the thing was, you weren't angry until Matt was like, "We've given you so much crap," and then just you were like, "Yep, they've all given me
No,
so
I was
much
pissed
crap. I'm going to
downstairs.
be angry
I was
now."
pissed downstairs. I was fucking fuming.
Did
on
you
that
see him
wall.
on the
I was
couch?
so
Just like-
angry. I was so fucking pissed, man.
It's like upset.
I was like, bro, I've been copping it for 12 hours at that point. And I'm just like, fuck me, do I just go home now? Like, this is fucked.
To be fair,
You're
I
a
missed
prick.
it.
When he has a few margaritas, he either fucking swings at someone or comes at me. That's honestly what
Swings
it
at
is.
someone.
No.
What about ever
never
trying to
seen him
fight?
swing
No,
at
you
someone.
haven't. That's me. That's me. But we've already
That
spoken
is
about
you, yes.
But no, you were mean this weekend. That's what I'm going to say.
No,
it was
lovely.
banter.
We had good fun.
Oh, I had.
Did
I had
we?
a good time.
I thought we had good fun.
Did
we?
you have a good?
No, I
good
did.
time?
I'm
Yeah.
kidding. I'm
Did you have a
playing
good
around.
time?
I had a great weekend. It was
Yeah.
good. No, it was
At
fun.
the end of the day, it is all.
The
banter.
jet ski was awesome.
That was
Your
good.
jet ski, man, that is ridiculous.
It's fast, hey.
I got on it, and Matt did the loop thing, you know,
Yeah.
you go around and make the wakes.
Yeah.
And then Matt's like, get ready. I'm like, it's fine.
Yeah.
And he sent it, and like, I'm a big boy, so I usually don't cop like air. We were in the air. It
Yeah.
was like crazy.
The problem is like when you go from
That's
like
pretty sick, dude.
You.
the problem is like when you go from like right to left and your body keeps going, like when I was with you,
Yeah.
it just like tries to throw you off the other way like so hard. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
was
We
fun.
sent it. We were going pretty
That
hard.
was fun.
We were
You
doing,
guys, what
we
speed
were-
did
I
you
reckon we
hit?
hit like we
Yeah.
easily hit more than 100.
Yeah, we were doing over 100 Ks.
We only hit 90, and I was like, I want to get
Yeah,
off.
but
Stop.
you went on a super rough day. Like that was rough.
Oh, that
as
was that
gosh.
was
That was
fun
the
that
day
day.
with the wave.
Yeah.
That was the day
That
Harrison
was-
saw the seal.
Yeah. I was like, literally, I went out there and I made the very, very stupid mistake of like spraying Harrison.
Oh, no.
And when I
Oh.
sprayed Harrison,
started
it was
a war.
like, oh, here we go.
He was-
So then he sprayed me and it was so windy and so cold. I was like, fuck this, I'm going to buy a wetsuit.
But Matt sprayed you.
I was like, this
no, it
is
was
a-
Matt that sprayed you to make you do the wet.
Was it? Maybe I'm thinking of the
Matt
other
comes
day.
back in, he's like, Liam's not
Harrison-
happy.
No, Matt, I think this all happened on the same day. I'm pretty
you
sure I
sprayed
just
twice.
got sprayed twice, hey. I was real angry at Matt because it was just unprovoked. I was
You
like,
come in and
bro.
you're like, 'cause Liam
He also
tries-
likes to like seek a vengeance.
Yeah.
Liam
He like
tries
if you
to
do
do
anything
it.
to him,
He no, dude, I was
if you do anything to him, he's just like all right, I'm gonna come back at you like twice as hard, no matter what it
I was
was.
warming up my jet ski. I was doing like 4 kilometers, man. He just comes up, wow.
I'm pretty sure I got in his way one time. Just like this is a completely random day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really funny story. I like got in his way one time just as a joke. He put me in a headlock.
He's like that though.
Just
Yeah.
so aggressive.
I reckon I counted about 4 different times in the kitchen at Port Elliot where Matt's like, "Are you looking at me?" And he just like comes for you.
Dude, at point earlier, I went wah on his nose, and he just gives me a right hook. I'm like, are you serious?
Oh, that's so good.
And then I did it to his ears later, and then he punched me in the gut.
Yeah, just so like unnecessarily.
Yeah.
That's what that weekend was. Unnecessarily
Yeah,
Fun.
aggressive.
We had a lot of fun. When we go away together, it's a lot of
When
fun.
so when we go away, it's usually like a lot of like fucking around. Hey,
Oh,
a
yeah.
lot of like
There's a lot of the best way to put it is unnecessary sending. The way I sent that Hilux on the beach was just unnecessary.
Dude,
I was
Liam's-
quite frightened.
Yeah.
To be honest.
My
me
car
down
was like going like that over the beach,
Liam's
man.
driving down there, he's like, we shouldn't be here. We shouldn't be doing this. 5 minutes later, he's
Dude, I
sending
was
it,
like,
eh?
I was at like 60 kilometers, like on the beach, like full like this, like
Yeah.
going straight, and I'm like, oh man, what
Yeah,
am I
and
doing?
You know how there's like the paths.
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the
There's
sand?
like a grip, gap.
We were just like we were in
Yeah.
the Ranger like going
Yeah.
through like behind you, and we just watch you. And you're like cutting across.
Yeah.
So you're
I was trying to do like
you're
skids,
getting
man.
away as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
on the flat bit. When it's like when the tracks are like this deep.
Yeah.
And like we're like, oh, he's gone a bit fast there, isn't he?
You
And
were
then you're like
speeding
cutting
through
across,
it. It
and
was
when you see a
hilarious.
car like this,
Yeah, look, I
Dude,
decided to
John,
embrace
John,
it.
He's gone like this. He's like, we shouldn't be here. We shouldn't be doing this. And he's just like, we're going in the middle.
yeah.
Oh, well, the thing was, like, because I had traction control on in
Yeah.
four-wheel drive, and, like, it was going a bit so it would, like, slow right down, and I'm like, oh, we're about to get stuck. Like, what am I doing here? And then I was like, best way to get through this is to send it.
Yeah.
And that's basically where it went. But
Yeah,
it
you're
was
worried
good.
about putting the jet ski in the... I've actually never seen you more worried in our friendship when we rocked up to that beach on the morning that we were putting the jet skis in.
that
And Liam's
was-
like,
that
how
was-
are we doing this?
That was scary. Because I was just, like, making a quick mental assessment going, like, I'm going to have to put my car under the fucking water to launch this
And
jet
there's
ski.
John in the rain
And then
backing it up.
John's just, like,
That's the
out
first
there.
time.
I was like, far out.
That's the first time I've like towed in that car, like done anything in that car, put it on the beach, whatever.
It's a fucking submarine,
And I'm like,
man.
it's like, yeah,
It was just under the water.
like,
halfway in the
water.
fucking water. Feel a wave crashing in. I'm just like,
John's not the only thing he looks at me and goes, I'm in the water.
Yeah. Well, that was exactly right. There's like four of you trying to like unhook my jet ski from the back, and I'm just like in the car going, well, this
Yeah.
is not kind of good.
if I get pushed out to sea, it's done. I'm over.
Dude, I was pushing the jet
See
ski
you
back
later.
in and then a wave hit me to knock me down. And
Yeah.
I'm like, oh no.
That was sketchy. That was really
that
scary.
was sketchy.
Because like when I like went head on to like a wave, I like accidentally like squeezed in the throttle a little bit.
no.
You just. Oh.
Did you get any air time?
Yeah. The most sketchy one was I was like running parallel to a wave, which
Yeah.
is kind of like a no-no.
Yeah.
So I tried to like turn into it, and I like squeezed the throttle in, and I was kind of like in the air like this, and I was screaming. I was like, "This is it for me." It was
yeah.
like
Something
it
similar
was
happened, like-
like sketchy, man.
I got off. I like swapped out because Josh had had enough already.
Yeah. Yeah.
Josh was on for about 5 minutes and
Yeah.
was just like, "Can we leave?"
Yeah.
Josh was like,
And,
I really
To
would
be
love
fair,
this.
it took him
Hey, no.
5 minutes to get on it.
Dude, I couldn't
Like,
even get on the jet ski.
I like swapped. So I swapped out with
I
him.
couldn't even get
swapped
on
out-
mine though. Like
So
it was
bad.
I
ridiculous.
swapped out with someone, and like first thing that happened, just get crunched in the knees. Like
Really?
just straight up.
I
crunched
remember
in
you
the knee.
saying that actually.
I was
yeah.
like, my knee is cooked. It was
Yeah.
toast. And then first thing he tells me that Matt or like someone tells me is like, don't go parallel to the wave because like you'll tip it.
Yeah.
Like, you'll fall in the sand and you'll
Yeah.
fucking
yeah.
cook.
It's done.
I go out.
Oh.
Wave like 2 meters high comes at me. I'm like, I'm good. Turn around, but I'm already parallel.
Oh. Yeah.
So I'm fucking sitting. I'm trying to boost it like out of the way.
Yeah.
Trying to get like fuck out of there.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I'm just sit. I'm like, I'm gonna tip here. I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
I'm 20 meters out. I'm
Yeah.
gonna die.
Well, that's exactly what I did, but I was like quite close to the like shore. So
Yeah,
like
it's
I'm
fucked
like
up.
going parallel to this wave and getting closer to the shore, going like, well, I'm either gonna beach the jet ski or I'm gonna get over this,
Yeah.
and yeah, it got pretty.
I thought John was going to die one part of the weekend though because we went out on those blow up boats.
Oh,
Yeah,
and
I
John
was.
and
we
Harrison
bought
was
a
like, the
we
waves
bought a
are
bunch
bit
of like
big. Yeah.
we bought a bunch of blow up rafts. They're like 2 meters long.
Anaconda.
Yeah, me and someone else went to the bakery and decided to be
Hey,
fat
you
instead.
dogs. Yeah, absolute dogs.
Well, we went to get wine for dinner,
Yeah.
and then like the Port Elite Bakery is like right across the road.
Yeah.
We're like, well,
yeah.
it's
Yeah.
so rude not
My
to.
headphones came out. I'll just put that.
But yeah, no, that was also sick
Yeah.
because like
I just
we went
remember
out-
all you guys walking back with the thing like what's his face had a massive cut across his face
Harrison.
from the oar. I was like, oh,
that was the worst
what a
idea to
mess.
put an oar in there. But yeah, it was like we had these big like inflatable rafts,
yeah.
and we blew them up, put them out in the ocean. First thing we do is like Matt like pushes or Harrison like pushes me out
Yeah.
as the waves coming in. So I've just gone, raft's gone up, and I've gone up and just like backwards and just like landed on Harrison and or everything. I've got beers in the fucking raft, everything.
Dude, I'm behind John, right? So I've got the behind shot, and I just see him go, Matt, and I'm like, Matt, don't push him. It's like too big. I just see John, he rises up, and then he gets to the top, like, I kid you not, the top of the wave, and then just falls back on himself. And I was like, I'll be singing at John's funeral next week,
when
honestly.
Old mate and I, when we left, like
Yeah.
we could hear the waves crashing on the beach, and we like looked down and saw like I think it was like you and Matt in a boat, and we just decided to leave. We're like,
no
right, they're gonna die, and
knew
that's
it.
gonna be
I
that.
knew
We're like,
it.
we're out of
That was
here.
great. Nah, that was honestly
That was the
great
highlight of
fun.
the
That
weekend
was
for me.
sick.
That was so much fun.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I think the jet skis.
The jet ski was fun, but that was just seeing
That
John
was a lot.
nearly
Of, that
die.
was a lot of fun though.
I really
Yeah.
enjoyed that, like Gulwa River Inlet, whatever
That was
it is.
good,
That's
yeah.
a fantastic little
Yeah, it was
spot
good.
there
Yeah.
because it's like so wide. It's just free for all.
Yeah.
It's just like, get out of the 4 knot zone and do whatever you want. It is fantastic. But I can't believe that you could stand up out there.
Oh, that was crazy.
Like,
So-
because you were so far out.
And so me and Matt, we went out, and then we were on his thing, and Matt being
Yeah, I
the he
remember.
was, turned around, and then I fell off, of course, and I felt bad because it's your jet ski. And I was like, I'm not falling off on Liam's jet ski. And then, of course, they're out.
Oh.
Me and we fall in the river, and then I'm like standing up. Matt's like, can you stand up here? I'm like, yeah. And then I'm like, Matt, let's not talk about that. The jet ski is drifting away from us. We're running after the jet ski. Harrison comes along, and he's like, I'm not going to help you, and just sprays us. I'm like, oh, good, excellent.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
that place. I love that place.
Yeah. No, it was really good. And like the little like sand beach, like up on the bank, so you can just pull the scout. Man, it was so good.
The last day we were there was better though, I think, because even though the weather was a bit worse,
Yeah, it was more quiet.
quiet and
right?
less people. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was
good.
pretty good.
And Harrison thought he saw undercover cops.
Yeah.
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 We saw a seal as well
Yeah,
Yeah.
in the river.
and on
Yeah.
the beach.
And on the beach as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Matt was really like
He was-
upset about
was
that,
like-
wasn't he? He was like, oh.
There's a
He
seal.
like
on
wanted to pull over and everything. I'm like, mate, like there's nothing we can do for
When we
this
were
guy.
driving
Like,
past, you just
it's
see
like-
Send
Matt
your
go,
condolences
see
to the
Matt go,
seal.
poor Mr. Seal.
I was like, yeah, well, that's how it goes.
It was so good. It was excellent.
That was great. Yeah, no, but
And you try to convince us that it had been eaten by a shark or something. It's just a full intact seal that's washed up on the beach. He's like, yeah, shark's got that.
That's a joke.
It's
and
like,
we got
you
that.
said that.
I said that. That's a joke. It's a joke.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it was. a
don't
joke.
ever listen to this guy about anything,
Yeah, I know, crap.
anything outdoors or like anything to do with like.
So true. I was equipped at Anaconda.
Actually,
Mate, you had a hat that was 5 sizes too small, mate. Don't talk to me.
No, tell them what I was trying to do with the floaties at Anaconda. The
no,
floaties.
I'm not.
I was trying to wrap these floaties around my head.
No, we'll get in trouble.
And I thought they were hats.
See, only you would do that.
It's pretty funny.
Honestly.
It's pretty funny.
We were late because of him.
Yeah, we were like 2 hours late down because I was just having so much fun at Anaconda. I'd never been.
He kept
To
just
be
like,
fair, though, it is
It's so
fantastic.
good,
yeah.
I walked around like we were walking around just like looking at shit. And I was like, yeah, cool, whatever.
Yeah.
We're heading back and we're like, where's Kieran? And he just like pops up and he's like, Anaconda. And he's like, and he's got like he's got some like bucket hat with like the net and like sunnies on.
Because didn't they like your mention of them?
Oh
or
yes, I
something on
mentioned
Instagram?
the photo of me on the jet ski.
Anaconda,
If you've
sponsor us.
Sponsor us right now, please.
Will, if you've got that photo of that he posted,
Yeah,
the one of him
yeah.
in the green sunnies,
So good.
get that up. And that's why we were like an hour and a half late.
Yeah.
And
we
then
were
I
almost-
demanded that we stop for KFC.
Yeah, I
And
spent
food.
$50 at KFC.
Man, that's such a stitch up when you're driving through the drive-through and you got like 4 people
Oh,
in
he
your
was so
car.
mad
It's like,
though.
oh,
Because I was
good.
severely hungover and I was like, man, I need Panadol. Just go in and get me something. He's like, nah, I'm not doing it. And then he comes out, he throws the Panadol through the window. He's like, take your Panadol.
Oh man.
And then I was like, Kieran, do you want food? Like, we'll get you some food. Like, we'll make you feel better, whatever. And
He's
goes-
being like the
He's
dad.
like, no, I just want like water and I just want like whatever. And I was like, all right, whatever. Get to the drive-through. He goes, oh yeah, I'll get a large popcorn chicken. I was
Well,
like,
you know that,
fuck.
though.
Yeah.
When you're four and then you drive,
You like
man,
look
that
at the
looks
menu, you go,
really
man,
good.
that looks good.
I was like,
Yeah.
get fucked.
Well, we were later than you, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
I'd packed pretty much my whole car up the night before. I got off work early, so I went home, like closed my tray, hooked up the jet ski, right? I get to Josh's house. Josh has just decided to fucking pack his whole room into my car. Like, man, this guy had like barbecue, he had like a gas bottle, he had chairs, he had bags, he had a camera, he had beers, he had everything, man. It was my like tray was like,
Oh,
it was
God.
getting to the point where I was gonna like lift up the storage bin in my jet ski to put stuff in it to bring. We were that full.
God.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, that was.
That was a really fun trip. That was.
Those
I had
sausages he bought, by the way,
They were
the
Yeah, yeah,
IPA ones or
yeah.
whatever they were,
I've
they
never
were
had them.
fantastic.
They were so
yeah.
good. You could actually taste the
Yeah.
beer in them. It was good.
Yeah.
Fucking alcoholic, aren't you?
Yeah, you
Dickhead.
love it,
I
man.
do. I love it.
Mate,
Nah, but
let's while we were talking about alcohol,
We're talking about this.
I just want you to acknowledge Great Northerns.
Oh, okay.
Just while
So
we're on
I-
record,
I actually didn't have
I
one.
shut on
he
Great
has
Northerns
given
all
me
week.
so
I
much
said
shit
they're
for drinking
shit.
Great
They're so
Northerns.
bad. And then I walk out defeated from the jet ski. I couldn't get on. The ocean's just been rocking me. And Liam just looks me dead in the eyes like, Liam knows exactly what I want. He's like, you want a beer? I'm like, yeah. He's like, Great Northern. I'm like, I don't want that. And you're like, yeah, you do. I got 5 sips in and I'm like, this shit is fucking
It is
excellent.
beautiful.
It is really good.
It is
No,
a
it's great. It's
beautiful,
really easy
just
to drink.
relaxed
It's
beer.
excellent.
Like, I will grant you that you're not going to drink that like every time.
I
Like,
know.
depending on the
I might
situation,
convert
but like
now to Great Northern. It's pretty good.
afternoon, you know, you're outdoors,
Yeah, it's
whatever.
good.
Just a light Great Northern.
Yeah, it's very
Love
good.
it.
I
Great
didn't-
Northern sponsor us.
I did not have one on the weekend, but
You should have. They were
Yeah.
good.
I didn't actually
get
try
around
those
to it.
lemon lime and bitter things though.
Neither
They're
did I.
I never
Wait,
tried
did I-
them.
No,
yeah.
I don't think I. No, I
Yeah,
did.
you
I
did.
I
They
had
are
one of them.
dangerous.
I
They
got a
are-
heap of them at my place. So
They are
next time we go
dangerous.
out,
Just like the bottles.
remind me. Yeah.
Bottles red wine as well.
Mate, they're all at Matt's house.
We haven't got them from his birthday.
Yeah. I bought a case of Bowler's Run is like legit like $14 or something, and it is unbelievably
It's the worst
good
red
wine.
wine. It's
No,
so bad.
it is so good,
It's pretty shit, man.
dude.
I'll drink it. Like it's
Mate.
pretty shit though.
I love it. It is just
Yeah. So, how's your car going? Well, we saw from the weekend,
Yeah.
like, fucking killed it, man.
yeah.
Yeah,
it
it's
was. I really was impressed.
Yeah.
To be honest, like it was fantastic.
Yeah,
But
handled
I
it.
was really impressed with like just how easy it was because like there was sand like everywhere, man. It was just like very like I'm very pedantic about that kind of stuff. 'Cause
It's new as well.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
new.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
man, it dealt with the sand like really great. Like on highway tires as well. Like towed the ski beautifully. Like I was really really impressed. I really liked that thing. The shame was I spent all this money to get like the roof rack and
Yeah.
like the awning. It was too windy to pull the awning out all weekend.
You
but
use it next weekend though.
Yeah.
You'll use it when it gets warm, trust
But
me. You'll...
yeah, I really liked it. I really, really like it. But
Yeah.
there was one thing with that. When we were down there, like launching the skis into the ocean,
Yeah.
you, with your shirt off, sunnies on, arm out the window, reversing the ski, man. I just like pictured you. You need a four-wheel drive.
You do, honestly.
You need a four-wheel drive.
Dude, I don't even know
You
cars.
just
and I'm telling you
suit it
these
so
ones.
much. Like you just need some big like yeah.
And you can
Look,
tell you really want it. You mentioned it
I
15
do.
times.
I
today.
did mention it all weekend.
You've been
that I wanted
mentioning
to get
it
one.
like even way before I got mine. Hey.
I've been mentioning it for a while, but like you getting one probably sent me a little bit over the edge in
Yeah.
terms of like because seeing us on the weekend, like
That was
It was
sick.
good.
fucking
man.
go
It was,
for it. It was like
because
Imagine you not in the range, but a four-wheel drive.
Yeah.
That'd be sick.
Because I've been so on the fence about it. Like I've always wanted one, and it was just like a, like you know, in the moment kind of thing. I was just like, yeah, I got the money for it. Like
Let's
it's
go for
here.
it.
Like let's
Yeah.
go for it. I don't regret it whatsoever. It's
Yeah.
fantastic.
yeah, just
The only
pull
problem
trigger.
is like because it's like from the dealership, it's like got nothing on it. It's like everything you do is like just out of pocket.
Yeah, yeah,
Whereas
yeah.
like the one you were looking at like had so much stuff
It's
on it. Like
kitted, hey?
it's like ready to go camping at the Flinders.
Oh,
I don't
it's
know
ready
much,
to
but
go.
That seems like a pretty good.
no,
Yeah.
it's
For what it is, it's a fantastic ride.
there has to be something wrong with it because like for that price, like it's literally like
But
5-10
maybe he
grand
just wants to
cheaper.
get rid of it though. And
He
like
does
you
want to
said,
get rid
yeah.
of it, but it's also like very cheap for what it is. So
Oh,
like,
Yeah.
There's something
I assume the fuel economy is going to be like 30 liters.
Oh, dude.
Per,
that
like,
was
100
funny.
kilometers.
At dinner, when he found out like about the petrol, you could see his like heart.
Yeah, because
getting
he's just
crushed.
like to old mate. He's like, don't ruin it for me. Just don't ruin
But then
it
like,
for me.
but then like we confirmed that it was going to be like pretty high anyway.
Yeah.
And we kind of just said like, I just can't.
Well, he was gonna get it anyway.
I'll fucking do it anyway.
yeah, when you really want something,
I can
you're
still
gonna
get, even if I can still get like from here to Melbourne,
Yeah.
I'll
Dude.
take it.
Well, like that thing, I'm still like that's like as new as it gets, and that like still does 10 liters to the 100.
Oh,
like
yeah.
it's like
Totally.
it's just what it is.
Yeah.
And everything that I add to it's just gonna make it worse, to be
Yeah.
honest. But
Yeah.
That's right.
yeah. But you've got a long range tank on that.
It does,
Well,
yeah.
when-
It's that's
it's
what I'm
got
saying.
one on it,
It's
yeah.
got a big tank on it.
Yeah.
But it's just so like the economy's just so shit.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
it is at the end of the day, like it probably is worth it. Like for the money you save, like probably just spend on fuel. Anyway.
Yeah. Nah.
And,
Well,
like-
the money that you save on getting all the stuff on it, it'll probably
Dude,
like,
it's got that much.
yeah.
fucking shit.
No, it's unreal. Yeah.
I might. Yeah, I'm gonna have to indulge. I think.
Yeah.
But I have
Have a
to.
look
I have
into
to
it.
sell my current car first, which means
Yeah.
I gotta clean it.
Yeah.
Will that
Oh,
be
that's
sad?
okay.
Because you really like that car.
No, fuck that car.
Oh, okay.
So, can I? What happened to all those parts? Did you end up just selling
No,
them,
didn't
or
sell.
What parts?
were the parts that you bought but like didn't go on the car? Remember you
They're
had like
sitting
that
there.
trouble? Yeah,
They're sitting there. They gotta go.
Because my dad is like on my case, man. Because I like
What, to sell the parts?
no, because I've got like for my weekend car, like I've got a exhaust on it.
Yeah.
So like the stock one's just sitting at home.
Yeah, I've got
And
the
then
stock
I-
one sitting somewhere.
Then I like got another like sold that car, got another weekend car, and then like put another aftermarket
Yeah.
exhaust. So there's just two stock exhausts at home. Dad's like, fucking get rid of it.
But wait, why'd you get that car originally though? Then, if you're saying fuck that car.
Oh, because I love that car.
Oh,
I
this is
I
someone
love.
who's
I
got
do.
no
No,
idea
I
at
do
all.
love my car.
Yeah.
I love my car. I've had that car for like 3 years now, almost
Yeah.
coming up to like 3.5 years more. And like only
You've
really
had it for
started,
as long as I've known you. I reckon right as
I've had
we
it since
started
2018.
hanging out, right as we started hanging
I've
out
had
was
it.
when you got
I've
it.
had it since 2018.
Yeah, I reckon I remember you buying it. Like right as
It
we
was, like,
started
really-
hanging out,
it was really
Matt was
early.
telling me.
Actually,
Yeah.
no, it was really early 2017.
Yeah. Yeah. Because
And
Matt
then-
was just like, John just got an 86, rah, rah, rah. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Because that was right around when I got mine as well.
Yeah, and then I only really started doing work to it like last year.
Yeah.
I appreciate your car, but God, I hate that back seat. I've had so many traumatizing experiences.
That's kind of like that's another reason why I kind of want to just like get rid of it because it's like it's so impractical.
It was like, yeah, and
Like,
I'm a
it's
big
just-
boy. I have to climb
it's
to the back.
fucking-
I'm just like, here we go.
It's
again.
fucking low to the ground, like
Is it 2-door as well?
2-door.
Yeah.
See, like that's what I found as well. Like with the 2-door, it's like fantastic, like 80% of the time, and then as soon as it's not 80% of the time, is
See you
a
later.
nightmare.
it's
and
fucked
like I mean, you know, like somebody that's like 6'1", 6'2", like you, it's just like you can't sit behind
Hugh.
me.
Me.
6'1".
I'm 6, yeah.
Oh well, there you go, 6
Yeah.
foot.
You are not
like you
6
just
foot.
can't sit
I am
behind
100%.
me.
No, I am. I'm quite tall.
I'd say he's 6 foot.
Oh, people laughing behind the camera.
Will's
How tall are
laughing.
you? Wait,
You're like-
hang on. You're 6, aren't you?
No, he's like 6'3".
He's 6'5", isn't he?
6'5".
Oh, I'd be like
You're
5'9",
like
6'.
6'2", 6'3",
I'm 6'4".
6'4".
Yeah.
I don't.
You would be like 5'10".
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, one more down. Yeah, 5'10".
Brooke says she's 5'11".
I'm like 5'11".
So what? I'd be taller than you?
No, you're not taller than her.
Are you really that short?
I always thought I was 6.
Oh,
yeah.
thanks, guys.
Yeah, right. I would have
Oh,
said
well.
you were. I'm way off, obviously.
Thanks for being
You'd
a
be
good
like,
bloke.
you'd be like, you'd be like 5'10", I reckon.
I think I like
I'll never
barely scrape 6'4", but I just say
Yeah.
6'4". I'm like 195 flat-footed
Yeah.
centimeters,
Yeah.
which I think.
I'm the definition.
Don't
of that
fact
video.
check that. Just go with it. 6'4". All right.
People are going to be measuring your
People
Instagram
are going to be
photos.
cancelling me in the comments.
Yeah, I'm also 6 foot, guys.
But what would you be your favourite car to get then?
I don't know about favorite car, but
Or like your dream car? Like if you could pick one to have forever, what would it be?
oh, I don't fucking know.
Like that'd be something just.
That's just something
ridiculous,
ridiculous. But like,
Okay, well, keep
But
it
like-
within a limit.
oh, mate, I don't know. I can't think.
If
of it.
I were to upgrade the
It'd be-
Hilux, I'd love a Land Cruiser.
Oh,
Like that's like my. But
Next
it's just
step.
like
So
for
full
what it
drive
is,
still.
like you know, like because you buy them and they're just like.
you
nothing.
yesterday driving
You gotta-
home when you had the sunnies on and stuff, I was like 4-wheel drive. I can imagine that.
yeah,
honestly.
you can. I honestly,
Absolutely,
honestly, I
man.
can imagine it.
especially
It's like
at the beach.
Yeah.
yeah.
my car. I just it's just, it's rough.
It's good
Because
but
like it's
just
good.
Like,
Because
yeah.
like obviously like 90% of the time I'm by myself. You know, I'm just driving to work or
Yeah.
yeah.
whatever. I'm just cruising around. But like,
But you'd probably go out more and do more if you got the 4-wheel drive. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
that's right. I'd probably do a lot more with a 4-wheel drive than I would with a car now.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I found myself doing so much more, like
Yeah.
just because of it. Like,
Yeah.
you
That was
don't have
fun
to
the
worry
other
about.
and like you know, just like being able to like come and like you know when I'm going out or something like that, like being able to like pick you up as well.
Yeah.
Because it's like I don't have to like
Yeah.
you know try and cram someone
Yeah.
in the back seat, and it's
Yeah.
you know just a mess.
Felt like I was in a tank the first time I went in that thing when you picked me up
Yeah.
to St. Louis.
Tank.
It's
no,
quite
full on,
like
it's crazy. Like when you first got, I've been
Yeah,
in
I've
it
been
since.
I've been in it.
No, I've been in it, but the first time that you're in it, I was like, this is wild.
for like a stock
high up.
ride height. Like
Yeah, it's
you know,
quite
I've
high.
never been around full drives before, but I was like, man, like this seems high.
Is Harrison?
Harrison's is higher.
Is
than
Harrison's
mine.
higher than yours? Yeah.
It's lifted.
absolutely.
Well, Harrison's is lifted.
Yeah, he's got a. I think he's got a like stock. It's pretty similar, maybe bigger,
Yeah.
and then he's 2 inches on top of that
Yeah,
again.
because
so-
I noticed it the other day when we were getting breakfast how much higher his was.
Yeah, his
I
is
didn't
like
realise though. Yeah.
he's done it properly though.
Yeah.
The car I
Like,
want to look at has a lift in it.
Oh really? That's cool.
yeah.
Sick.
I got a mate with the exact same car as that, and I think he's on like a 3-inch lift at the moment, 32.5-inch tires. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's a bit
these
of a
are
weapon.
these are 35s and like 35 mud tires as well.
Oh.
Epic.
So it's just like
Are you gonna get those new tires you're talking about?
Well, I will eventually.
Yeah.
I will eventually. The thing is, like, because you lose like economy, right?
yeah.
And I drive up to the Riverland for work quite a bit. So it's like,
Yeah.
on a set of all terrains, I could lose, you know, I don't know. Like, I just got to look into it. Like, if it's marginally less,
Yeah.
like I lose like 100K or 150K a tank, it's like, well, I'll just probably cop it.
Yeah.
But it's like, kind of like, I've only gone on the beach once. So it's like, but I've only had the car for a month or two.
Yeah.
So it's like, if I find myself doing it, like, I will do it.
Yeah.
But like, if I were to just go like nuts with the build and just do exactly what I wanted to, that'd be the first thing I'd do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
that's elite. Fucking
But they're just like, you slap the word full drive in front of like any part and it just inflates it crazily.
I've got
Like,
something
it's
else
so expensive, man.
yeah.
Tell us about the story at the car park about the guy that came up.
The guy that came up.
About
where-
instead of it was talking to you about your car and what he said.
Oh, well, two people came up to me on the
Hang
weekend.
on, pretense. Liam was about to throw fists. Now
Yeah.
go.
Oh, so this guy comes up to me at the car park, right? And I'm like, they're trying to like load my car at the boat ramp. And he goes, so the Hilux, mate. I'm like, yes, the Hilux. Like, yeah. He goes, how do you like it? I'm like, mate, I love it. Like, it's fantastic. Rah, 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 rah.
Yeah.
All this kind of stuff. He goes, yeah, my mate's got one. Rah, rah, rah. He, does this and that and whatever. I'm like, cool, man. Like, yeah. And he's asking me a bunch of stuff. And then he goes, yeah, but my mate hates his because it's fucking gutless. It's slow as shit. I'm like, oh. Well, I mean, what model does... Because, like, the model I've got's, like, they've increased the power a little bit. And he goes, yeah, it's the old one. I'm like, well, no shit, it's slow then, mate. Like, what do you want me to say? Like, I go driving, like, on country roads, like, every week, like, up to Renmark and back.
Yeah.
Like, it overtakes fine.
God,
does everything fine.
You
I
were
was like,
so pissed. You walked over and you're like,
mate,
I'm going to clock that.
are you serious? Like, you just going to come and tell me my car's gutless? Like, fuck off.
That's so mean as
Like,
well.
far out.
Yeah.
But the other guy, I just kind of lied to his face. I didn't really know. Like, he came up to me on the beach while I was launching the ski. I think they were putting the ski on.
Yeah, I remember that, yeah.
And he goes, mate, I just want to know, like, just for reference, like, did you deflate your tires to get on the beach? And I'm like, oh, God, no, I haven't. Like, is this guy going to be like, you're a fucking idiot? So I'm like, yeah, man. Absolutely. I was like, I'm on highway tires, like, literally at 40 PSI. Like, I'm like, yeah, man. He's like, what did you deflate them to just out of reference? I'm just wondering. I'm like, yeah, man, about 30. Yeah. And then I remember the Toyota guy telling me, highway tires, you don't have to deflate as much because the wall drops further than all terrains.
Yeah.
So I like gave him a bit of that. He's like, thanks, mate. So informative. Like, great to know someone knows what they're doing. I'm like,
And here's the non
So if you're watching this, I'm sorry, bro. I lied to your face, but you caught me off guard. All right, I was stressed.
But here's the non-car person that was in your car. I was in his car, and this was my response. I heard that conversation. I said, I didn't see Liam inside his car. That was my thinking.
I don't know, but like for some reason I just panicked. I was like, I should have. Like, why did I not?
did I
Yes,
do it?
of course I did. Am I stupid? Of course I let tire.
Yeah.
And then I was like reading it, being like, maybe there was a button in the car or something. Like, I was going over in my head. I was like, I wonder what he's done it.
lied. Yeah.
Yeah. What car would you get?
You've always
I
told
really
me
want
you
a
love-
Tesla,
yeah.
man. That's what I want. I know that's... Fuck you, Will. I really want a Tesla. My legs.
So you get your license.
I feel like it would accelerate way too quick for you.
No, I've been in one. Dad drove one with me.
Yeah, I know, but like the way you drive,
But-
you put your foot
Oh,
into it
yeah.
and straight into
But I
a
can drive
stovey
myself,
pole.
man, so I don't need to.
So you get your license tomorrow, let's
Yeah.
say.
Yeah.
You have to go buy a car because obviously you're not going to use
Yeah.
the other cars. What do you
Yeah.
get?
My legs.
You go and buy Model X.
Oh, no. That's my dream car. Oh, okay. I'm so saying. Like, I don't know, Mazda or something. I don't know. I don't know. I'd have to... You know what I'd do? I'd ask you boys because I have no idea. That's what I'd do.
Yeah.
100%.
You need something with a really big bull bar on it.
Yeah.
From when you like smack your
I'm an
stovey
idiot,
pole
though,
or
'cause I
something.
was
like
Nah, he needs something small, man.
You reckon?
Because like otherwise he'll hit everything.
I was looking at...
Well, like if he hits something, I'd rather like as much as I
No,
hate
but,
the guy,
like-
I'd rather him stay alive.
No, but like he needs.
If he's in a Toyota Echo, he'll just fucking fold.
That thing's
not like
dead.
I think he needs like a sedan or like a hatch or like a wagon.
Yeah.
No, not even a wagon. Wagon's too long.
I have to admit, though, all the four-wheel drive talking...
Yeah, but you're right. Like around the city, he's not going to park a full drive. Right?
no,
No,
he's
but-
not. And he's
The
not
weekend
parking
just
a
gone.
wagon.
I was looking at the four-wheel drives and I was like, this is actually pretty sick. And I'm like a person that's
I
like,
remember you
no,
saying that
this
to me
is
on the
fun.
beach, like,
like,
this definitely makes me want a four-wheel drive. And I'm just like going, like, you should have a four-wheel drive if you're going to have
You
a car.
should totally have one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, it was pretty sick, though. That was cool.
It was a
We
good
went on the
weekend,
launch on
hey?
the beach and everything. Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Bloody shame you can't come camping, hey?
I know. I really would have.
To be fair, though, we're not really doing anything
I'd be terrible
crazy.
on camping, though.
Because, like, I've never gone before, right? Because, like, I really don't like camping.
Dude, I got screwed with the mosquitoes last weekend. Imagine
I
man.
counted. I reckon I have about 20
Yeah.
bites on
Yeah.
me.
I don't know what happened.
My
For some
legs
reason-
got, like, finished.
Yeah.
I reckon when we went to the pub, I wore Birks and
Yeah.
chinos without socks.
Yeah.
Just my ankles
Oh.
were gone, man. So bad.
Dude.
It's just horrible.
No, we
Yeah. No, but overall, it was a good weekend.
Also,
I did enjoy it quite a
fabulous weekend.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
It's so much fun hanging out with you guys.
oh, thanks, Sean.
Sometimes.
So,
Not-
right.
not you.
We did
Oh.
the trip to Port Elliot, right?
Where's the next international trip?
So where's the next international? So did
Just
you see,
international
right? I
borders.
brought this up on the podcast. I
Yeah.
deliberately didn't say it.
Yeah.
The advertiser is saying, apparently, I don't know where the source is from, you need to be double vaxxed
Heard
and
this.
4 COVID tests pre-departure international. You need to be negative
you not
on
see this?
4 tests.
No,
I
didn't
saw
see
this.
today.
I saw this. It's
Four
fucked up.
tests.
4 tests. How bad? Like, far out.
Wait, how long? How long apart? Like, how's
Yeah,
it even
I
work?
don't know. Look, I just read the headline because I was like,
Where
yeah.
have we gone wrong?
How do you you got to home quarantine on the way back and get tested again.
Well, I don't know how that works.
No, well,
yeah.
they're testing like a 7-day home quarantine.
Man,
just
I've
re-
had 3 COVID tests like my whole life, and they're just
I
so
haven't
invasive.
had one.
I've had
Yeah.
5 of them because I had to quarantine on the way back from Sydney
Yeah.
twice. Oh, terrible.
After that 21st that we went to a while back, like I was just like in like
Dude, I
a
was sick.
t-shirt,
We were both sick
like,
that-
and we were just like out till like 2 in someone's backyard, and it was just like my chest was real. And then that was right as they started racking up cases, and the doctor's like, "You need a COVID
Dude,
test.
I messaged you,
because
remember?
You've given COVID to
And
everyone."
I was like, I saw on your channel about getting a COVID test. I'm like, Liam, I'm now sick. 2 days after I saw you, I'm gonna go get one too.
No, because I think you got one
That's
before
right,
me.
yeah,
Yeah, because
yeah.
I'm like, man, I gotta go get a COVID test.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, I got one last night just to be safe.
Yeah.
It was like we were
Really
it was
quick
so
turnaround, though.
cold that night,
Yeah, it
man.
was
We were
crazy.
just in t-shirts.
Where do you want to go though? International travel
I really, really want to go to Disney World.
in Florida.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is like, but like, you know, that's like a pipe dream. Like, I'd really like to
it's
do
not a pipe
Europe
dream.
for
It's not a pipe dream,
for
you
like
know
the
it.
Formula
So
One as
doable,
well.
man.
Like, because I've only ever really been to New Zealand, like Fiji, and I've been to like LA once. So like,
I love LA.
I want to do Disney World because
Yeah,
I've
let's
been
talk about
to.
LA.
I've been to Disneyland in Anaheim.
Yeah.
But the one in Florida is obviously better.
Oh, wait.
Like I want to go there for that, but I've never been to Europe, so like
Yeah.
I want to do that.
I
But
wanna do- yeah.
I'd love to watch the Formula One in Singapore as well. That'd be sick. It falls right around my birthday.
Any race in like
Yeah.
Europe would be
Any race
It's
anywhere,
so
man. I'd
good.
go to Melbourne to see it.
Well, that was like Josh. Like before COVID, he had a trip like planned to like
Oh,
Monza,
told me
Belgium,
this,
and
yeah.
all that. Like
Yeah.
it sounded
Oh,
like.
that was
And when
fun.
COVID happened, he went and bought his car. He took the money out of the holiday.
Yeah.
Good on him.
yeah.
That was fucked.
I'd go to Greece. I really want to go to Greece.
Greece is lovely.
Like Mykonos, like all that. That'd
Yeah.
be cool.
Greece is
Go
sick.
party in Ibiza.
Yeah.
That'd
That's
be fun.
Spa-
I really
that's
want to
I know,
go
I know,
like
Greece, I know, it's
Austria
not
and
great, I
stuff.
know.
That's Spain.
I know it's not Greece, but still, I was saying, yeah. And then England. I've never been to London. That'd be
Yeah.
fun.
Well, like
London's
my
good
girlfriend
fun.
lived over there, so we had plans to go back over there.
Yeah.
But just obviously, you know,
You've travelled probably the most out of our group. Oh well.
Matt for sure.
Nah.
Yeah, no, I don't reckon that's not. He's just
Nah,
gone to Hong Kong.
he only goes to the same place.
Yeah, he's
Dude,
like
he's
me.
been everywhere.
He's
He's
been
been
to
to
Hong
heaps
Kong.
of places.
Oh, he's been
man.
like more in Asia.
He's been all around Europe. He's been to South Africa.
He's not been
been
to
to
Europe.
Asia. Yeah, he's been
Has he
to
been to
Europe.
Europe? Has he?
You're kidding me? He was in London like a year and a half ago.
No,
Was he?
wasn't
Yeah, because he went sailing in Greece.
Oh, he did.
Yeah,
didn't
Yeah,
he's
he
been
did.
to Europe,
That's
and he's
right.
been before as
No,
well.
he
Right.
only went to like 3 places though.
All right, well, I'm sorry, everyone.
John really just wants to be the most travelled in the group. That's what it is.
I'm certainly not though. I like been
I-
to LA twice, and then just like
What do you think
New
of LA?
Zealand for- I really liked it. Hey,
LA.
like I definitely because I stayed in Anaheim, like
Yeah.
because I was like real young. I was like 14, 15 or something because my siblings are younger.
Yeah.
Like Anaheim and around that area was epic. But
So
like
good.
I went to the Staples Center to watch an NBA game. That overwhelmed the fuck out of me though.
Yeah.
I was like looking down like because the Staples Center, like the street runs all that. I was like looking at it going like, fuck.
Yeah.
Like I was like
many
scared.
people.
Like I was a little kid. but,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
yeah. But like I went to on the same trip like through Arizona like to Las Vegas and stuff.
Oh,
and like
Vegas.
I loved it, man. It
I
was
want to get back to Vegas
fantastic.
now. That I can
Yeah.
drink and have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to Vegas when I was like 11.
Yeah, same. 2013, I went to
Man,
Vegas. I couldn't do anything.
I remember like finding all the stripper cards on the boulevard. I remember my dad giving me one. I'm like, yeah, that's coming home with me.
I was actually in the strip clubs. No,
Oh yeah, I doubt that.
You would really live in LA?
100%. Yeah.
Yeah, but you're a bit of a fucking.
What?
Uh,
Where was that going?
I don't know how to explain that.
No,
I don't know,
love
but
it,
like
man.
anybody that's
It just
trying to
feels
do
like
what
I'm
you're
home.
trying to do is
Yeah,
there.
that's what I'm saying. You're very that kind of you would fit that.
Yeah.
I think.
Fucking love it.
Like just been able to like collab with all
Oh,
these
apparently, like if
people
mum and dad
heaps
like
of content.
if mum and dad were like, let's move, like they've spoken about it. Like when they like retire, we'd all move there for a year. Yeah, full on.
yeah, right.
I'd jump on that ship instantly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And go.
Yeah, right.
It'd be so much fun.
Fuck.
Because half my family moved to Florida
Yeah.
is why I want to go because they've told me about it and like sounded fantastic.
Florida sounds actually
Yeah.
amazing with the
Yeah.
weather and everything.
Yeah, it sounded great.
I went to New York in 2013. I'd love to go back there though.
I've never been.
Broadway shows.
That's good.
oh.
Yeah.
New York's really good. I've
Never been.
actually been fucking everywhere.
Yeah, you have.
Yeah.
I've been
When
to
did you go to New York?
2011.
Oh,
So like 2011, I went to America.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been back
Did
there for a
like-
while.
I don't know, like 5 or 6 states.
I'd love to live in New York though.
Have you been to Dubai? Was that
Yeah,
you?
dude, I love
That's
Dubai.
like up there on my list as
But
well.
the thing is, when I say I love Dubai, I just stayed at Atlantis the Palm for 48
Yeah,
hours and
yeah.
went in the water park and then left. So
the
I really
water
didn't
park was
experience
sick,
it.
to be honest.
Yeah, I stayed in the airport for like 6 hours. That was sick.
Yeah. No, dude, the Atlantis the Palm is ecstatically awesome. It's
Yeah.
so good. They have like the biggest water park in the world. It's
Yeah,
so good.
I've seen like videos of it and stuff. It looks unreal.
But
man.
the heat, man, I couldn't live there. That's ridiculous.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
bad.
Well, I mean, I've only heard from you guys, but it sounds ridiculous.
Yeah.
Hey,
It's
yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
Would you live in Hong Kong though? Sorry.
Well,
What
like,
a weird. Why Hong Kong?
Because
well-
Matt's been to Hong Kong. We were talking about it just then.
to be fair, I told him like if my previous career went the way I wanted
You
it
would've.
to, I was
Yeah.
that was like my goal was
Yeah.
to go
Hong
there.
Kong.
Yeah,
I hated Hong Kong,
Yeah,
but I was
right.
definitely in the wrong areas
Yeah.
because
I liked
John
Hong
went
Kong.
and said he
Yeah.
liked it.
I went to Hong Kong.
yeah.
I'll tell this story. This is good. The Matt story, if that's what you're going to talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went to Hong Kong in like, I would have been.
You fucking have been everywhere.
Yeah, he has. It's
Um,
ridiculous.
I went to Hong Kong and we were in school still, and I was just there, and Matt messaged me out of nowhere, and he was like, "Dude, what the fuck are you in Hong Kong?" And I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "I am as well."
Oh,
Where are you? Because back then he
Were
used
you
to
good
go.
mates
He used to
with
go. Yeah, we
Yeah.
were mates.
Yeah.
So we hung out in Hong Kong like with his mate,
that's sick.
and he was like, I was like, "Where are you?" He goes, "I'm here," and I was like, "Fuck, we're like 10 minutes away."
Oh, that's so.
And we were like
good.
walking around the streets of Hong Kong, and we were like 15.
Yeah, right.
So
That's
crazy.
sick.
It's
yeah.
sick. But
Yeah,
like
well,
Hong
that
Kong,
was my plan.
I
Like,
was a big fan of Hong Kong. I like Hong Kong.
yeah,
I've done like a bit of mainland China.
yeah.
See, I'm the total opposite like that. I'm like, I just love to go to all the touristy places in America, and that's what I want to
Yeah.
do.
I've done the touristy place. Like in 2011 when I went to America, we did all the touristy stuff,
Yeah.
and then China we just went because fuck it,
How was China? That would be interesting.
boring,
Oh, it was boring. Wasn't
boring as
interesting.
fuck.
Yeah.
Shanghai is really dead.
Would you ever go to North Korea though? You know
No.
how they fly people
No.
in and you get the tour.
Nah, dude.
and
You
can't
bang in
go
North,
to-
you bang in North Korea like
No, I'm not
They got-
bagging it. I'm not
no.
bagging it.
no. So you no. Don't worry.
I thought you were saying are you
No.
bagging it?
I've
What are you
seen
saying?
people
No.
go though.
So you
like on YouTube.
so you reckon someone comes up to you and goes, look, North Korea, you gotta go.
No, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying it's very interesting those YouTube videos that you watch with
Yeah.
the guided tours.
So you
and
reckon
stuff.
you'd do it?
I reckon it'd be kind of interesting. Like, you might die.
I'd have
but
to. I'd
You
have to
you
look
dapping up
into
Kim
it.
Jong Un,
I'll
Now,
dab on him.
if
And then
if
he
anyone
shoots you in
from
the
North
fucking
Korea is
head.
watching this, just turn off now.
I don't think they are, man.
But,
They
like,
don't watch
I
they're not allowed to watch
watched
TV. They're not allowed to watch anything.
Just Kim Jong, man, just turn off.
Switch
right?
off.
Alright.
Kim
You're
Jong.
the only one that's allowed to watch TV.
Brother,
there,
turn
like,
off.
Brother, switch off now. I saw the video of like some American guy that like went with and they basically like as he was boarding the plane like ripped him off and
Yes.
then like they accused him of some crime.
It's
Like
Tommy
I don't
Fox.
know the ins and outs of it.
No, he stole. So what happened was he went to there was a security camera in the hallway on the tour, and he left the tour group and
Yeah.
went and looked.
Because
at
he
the-
grabbed like the
he
painting
grabbed
off
the
the
paint
wall,
just looked at it and then put it back.
Yeah.
But they doctored the footage
Yeah.
and edited it to make it look like he
Yeah.
stole
See,
it.
I didn't know like the
they showed it
legitimacy
in the court.
behind like how doctored it was. But then they just
The US government had to get in and like get him
well,
out
they
through like
they
a trade or something.
brought him
yeah.
back with like severe head injuries.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, like because like they couldn't get a hold of him and
Yeah.
whatever, and he came back like
That's
severe
right,
head injury,
that's
and like I'm
right.
pretty sure he like succumbed to the injuries like 2 months later or 2 weeks.
Yes, I
I
do
don't
remember
remember.
seeing this.
And like that stuff is just scary.
I think it was on 60
Because like
Minutes.
you see like a bunch of that's where I watched
right,
it. Because
yeah.
you see a bunch of guys that go and
Yeah.
it's all cool and rah, and then it's just like
But they do
some
that
guy gets
deliberately
like
though. Like they bring the
Yeah.
YouTubers in as like a thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like that's how
so
they
like
do it.
for that reason it's like I don't know.
John's not interested.
I actually don't know what's going
I
on.
love that though. Hey,
Yeah.
watch it. Honestly, go watch a YouTube video. It's like
It's
I went to
interesting,
South
man.
Korea. It's
Yeah.
like fuck.
South Korea.
Not South.
Love
Korea.
South
North
Korea.
Yeah.
North Korea.
I would go to South Korea though.
I would go to South Korea. I
The
would. I would
fashion-
love
What's
to go.
there though?
The fashion
This is,
scene there
I'm
is
asking
sick.
because I don't go.
South Korea is a whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I would
just
love to
like
go
a
to, like-
culture, man.
I'd go
It's
to
I like to go
completely
to. I
different.
like where?
Tokyo.
Tokyo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'd
like
love
Japan.
to
I'd like to go to
go to
Japan.
That'd be cool.
My bucket list, before I die, I want to go to Japan. I want to buy a Japanese car at a Japanese auction, drive it around Japan for like 2 weeks, and then I'm going to ship it back to Australia.
That'd be so good.
I'd love to go there and buy an S15.
My bucket list place I have to go before I leave this earth,
Yeah.
which may be in the next 5 years. No,
Tomorrow.
Amsterdam, bro.
Yeah,
I
right.
have to.
Why?
Yeah.
Because I do. Like,
We've just gone.
Sick.
Yeah.
don't cut it.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I do. Yeah.
You must be pretty cool though.
And then no,
But
my
Amsterdam
bit.
will be fun.
And yeah, I would like to.
Yeah.
I want to go back to Europe and do the ones that I didn't do.
Yeah.
What didn't you do? Like all of them.
Yeah, like fucking all of them, man.
Dude, I want to go to like Austria, Germany, Switzerland, Sweden. Like
Yeah, that
that's
doesn't
where
really
I'd,
interest me.
I'd love. To
I would
go
like to do.
there.
I would like to do some of
Yeah.
the Nordic countries.
it'd
I want
be
to do like a
awesome.
bit more of like the east coast, west coast,
Yeah. Okay.
west coast.
Some YouTuber that I was watching, right? Apparently, well, not apparently, it's on his YouTube channel. Check out North Borders, good channel. He basically, from this YouTube video that I watched, he's like, this model hit him up on Instagram, and then like they got chatting and whatever, and then he was trying, like, because he's a photographer and whatever, and he's from Melbourne. They've been locked down for however long.
Yeah.
So he just like put in a permit, got rejected, put in a permit to leave for more than 3 months, and just went over there with her. Yeah, he was meant to go with a mate, but it kind of fell through and whatever. And he's in Amsterdam, like living at the moment.
Yeah.
And he's going to like Portugal, like looks awesome. Like he's going to Turkey, like for the next F1 race. Like it looks so sick over there. Like I'd love to.
Yeah,
do
how
it.
fucked that Europe's got like a green list.
Yeah.
So like if you're in Europe, if you're in the EU anywhere, and you're like and you're like fully vaccinated or you have like a negative test, there's a green list of countries in Europe that you can go to. So they've just been like
Yeah, because
holidaying
he's been
and shit,
to like UK, Paris, Portugal, like
That's
all in
insane.
his YouTube videos. Like it's really cool.
Did you ever go to Antarctica?
I actually,
I reckon I would.
I reckon I would too.
I actually
Totally.
think I would. Yeah.
I'd probably die out there,
Yeah.
but it'd be bloody good.
I'd probably
Oh,
fucking
mate,
die
I'm
out
fat
there.
enough to
Yeah.
last. Yeah.
You know, there's a whole you'll like this. There's a whole conspiracy theory,
Dude.
about Antarctica.
I
I'm sorry,
am
you
an
probably-
absolute like.
But yeah,
I love
it's
that
so
stuff.
good.
Hey. Yeah.
Are you a
How there's
conspiracy
like a
theory fan?
gateway to some like
Yeah, we can do that on
underground
another.
thing.
We can
We'll
do that on another one.
But yeah,
Well, we can
that's
go
a-
through
We'll bring the
conspiracy
magpie man
theories.
in for that.
Don't
We'll just get chatting.
Oh no, we'll get deep on that. Yeah,
That is a cool conspiracy though. I have
yeah.
heard
You know
that.
the one I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so fucking.
What's the next topic? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't have to say that, do you?
Oh, sorry.
What are we
We
gonna?
don't pre-arrange this. We just start talking.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me. Top Gear, right?
Yeah.
On one episode, they're like, "Oh, we won an award for like the best non-scripted like television in UK or the BBC or whatever."
Yeah.
And they're like, "We missed it because we were writing the script." I'll never forget that
Nice.
episode, man. It's so
Nice.
good.
I still need to watch Clarkson's Farm. Is it Clarkson's Farm?
Dude,
I still have to watch
so
that.
good. Did you watch that? Clarkson's Farm?
No.
Dude,
still have to watch
if
that.
you like that kind of humor that he's
Yeah.
got in Top Gear, I highly recommend it.
The
It's
Grand
very
Tour,
funny.
man. I'm not into cars at all, as you
Yeah.
guys know, but I really
Yeah, but they
enjoyed
just
that.
fuck around is the good
I
part of
enjoyed
it,
it
right?
a lot.
Like,
It was
yeah.
great. But like, yeah, it's like all about cars. But
Yeah.
like, the good thing about those guys is they open it like wide up, so you can
Yeah.
still enjoy it, even if like you're not.
Because like the Grand Tour is the best. Is what the best part of Top Gear was.
Yeah.
Like the best parts are like the specials and like all of that, and that's just all the Grand
So
Tour
Top
is.
Gear was way more car orientated.
Yeah, like they would do like full like
Oh.
documented like segments on
Yeah.
reviewing cars
Oh,
and
okay.
stuff, and
Yeah.
then like once a season or whatever they'd do like a trip like that.
Oh, okay.
Whereas like the Grand Tour is mostly
good.
that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, such a shame they're getting old. Those guys, they're legends. Well, like that's why they're not doing it anymore.
Such a
right?
shame they're just fucking.
It's
almost
such a shame
dead.
they're just fucking old
Get a car
fucks.
cat.
Yeah,
Oh fuck.
yeah,
What else has happened?
yeah.
What
Well,
else?
I got a job.
yeah.
Yeah.
Round of applause, please. Let's go. Excellent. And you know what
How's
I'm doing
that?
every day?
Making
Making
TikToks.
TikToks.
Yeah, that's elite. So what's your
So
role?
it's like head of content and social media coordinator. It's kind of like what I was doing at my previous job.
Yeah.
But like now it's just like mainly TikTok.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, right.
And I was saying this to John the other day. It's like really interesting how like marketing's changed
Yeah.
over the last 5
we
years.
were having a really good conversation about this. so
Right.
just
like,
talking about like,
I've got like a $250,000 on TikTok, but I don't have a marketing degree. But I'm in a marketing job.
big shot over here.
Yeah.
I was doing
Right.
like that.
Fuck.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But I know what you mean.
it's like great. Like 5-10 years ago, like to get in the job I'm in now, you'd have to have a marketing degree.
Yeah.
But I just don't.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you can prove that you've done it, like I see, you
Yeah.
know, like it is what it is.
Well, that's what business owners want. Like
Yeah.
in the interview, they were like, "Oh, we need someone to manage like the TikTok and stuff." And then I mentioned I had the followers, and they were like, "Oh, that's really good."
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Okay. Fair
Yeah.
enough.
but
Yeah, we were just talking about like, fuck how you can like, if you just know how a platform works,
Yeah.
you've just
You're
got
on.
a job instantly.
Well, it's like kind of crazy to see some of the people that like blow up.
on TikTok,
Like some of the content on there, you kind of go like, "Oh,
well, look
man,
at Charlie
like, this
D'Amelio.
has got-"
That's just. Did you? You probably haven't, but I watched the D'Amelio show, the
No,
new
I
show,
haven't watched it.
and it's actually insane.
Sorry, I'm not 14.
I'm sorry, but like, I'm a TikToker.
If you didn't know, this guy's kind of
Follow me.
He's got a blue tick, everyone. Right?
Verified. Yeah, great. On all platforms. Except YouTube, actually.
Will, don't link any of his stuff.
Yeah,
anywhere.
don't you dare. Oh.
Just link Pornhub instead. And you can keep that in. So, anyway, I was watching the D'Amelio show. I was watching the D'Amelio show on Hulu, right? And it's actually crazy how she blew up, though, hey?
Why the fuck are we linking Pornhub, by the way?
That was just a joke.
And why the fuck do I care?
We're talking about marketing, John.
Shut up, idiot.
Yeah, so what are we talking about the D'Amelias? What happened?
No, don't worry now.
Okay.
Angry
Don't
now.
worry. He's
John's
angry now
fucked
because that's all I
John's
don't care.
fucked it. John's fucked it.
Alright.
Why have I fucked it?
You haven't.
Alright, well, while we're on the topic, TV shows. You watch Sex Education yet?
Alright, I'm sick of hassling you. Can you just shut the fuck up and watch Westworld?
Well,
You're a
I would,
disgrace.
but it's like not on anything conventional to watch.
It's on bloody binge. It's $14 a month. Get it.
Not everyone's fucking made of
Yeah,
money.
Jesus Christ, mate.
We'll just drop one. You'll keep Netflix and drop the other
Yeah.
one. How many do you have? Streaming services.
I've got Disney, Amazon Prime, and
Fuck.
Netflix.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
So out of those three, you'd probably drop Disney.
I'd probably drop Disney for sure.
The only reason I had that is because of the Marvel shows.
Yeah.
Disney. That's the only reason.
Well, I was watching the Star Wars. They've got all the
I
air
hate Star
crash.
Wars.
Yeah.
And I've never seen them and I have no interest to,
Yeah,
so I hate
right.
them.
Yeah.
I've never watched Star Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never watched Star Wars.
Will
See,
is
I got-
Will's dying behind the camera right
I
now.
got-
I've never watched Star Wars. I've never watched Lord of the Rings. I've never watched
Harry Potter?
I have watched Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, okay, we got to talk about this. So Liam only watched Harry Potter for the first time a month ago.
Well, during lockdown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't believe you've never seen it.
Yeah, no, I'd never watched it before. Like I have, like I've seen bits of
I have
it.
to admit, it was
around, but-
great, really.
Dude,
Through you. It was awesome.
that was fantastic.
When you were like, Sirius Black is alive.
Yes. Yeah, no, it was real. That was a very good show.
It's so good.
Because when I watched that, right, I was like, man, maybe I should give Star Wars a go.
No, I didn't
right?
think that at all.
I watched the first one. No, because like I was the same. Like Lord of the Rings, I was like, nah.
Yeah.
Like Star Wars, like nah.
Yeah.
So I was like, nah, like I'll watch it, like because Jackson's got Disney Plus, so I
Yeah.
was like, I'll link on and
all
whatever.
there.
I watched the first one and went, phew. All right, like this is good. I like 20 minutes into the second one, I went, this is fucking crap, and just stopped. Never watched it again. Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, I thought you were about to say Chamber of Secrets.
No,
You
no,
were like,
no,
and
no.
I was like, are you
That is
serious, mate?
fantastic, bro. I loved it. No.
You nearly had to load me to an ambulance.
The
then,
Prisoner of
bloody hell.
Azkaban, though, that one was excellent.
I think that is probably the best.
And the
But
Goblet of Fire
Goblet
as
of Fire
well,
is a
yeah.
close second.
Yeah.
John is John.
Yeah, totally agree.
John is so out of this conversation. Nah. Who's your favourite character?
Oh, God.
John, who's your favourite character?
Huh?
Then we'll move on.
Harry Potter.
Probably Sirius Black.
Yeah. See, I was very
Oh no,
blindsided.
mine's the one where he turns into a rat.
Oh, Peter Pettigrew. Yeah.
It
I
reminds
was
me of
very
you a little
Dude,
bit.
that is.
blindsided
I am
by
actually
Snape,
Peter
though,
Pettigrew.
right?
Hey.
Oh, you didn't catch that.
No,
But
I
she's-
got it.
I said it
She's-
reminded
You
me
look
of you a
like
little bit.
No, I'm saying I'm agreeing with you. I do look like him a bit. I said I do. Yeah.
The rat in rat form.
No, in rat form. Oh,
In both forms.
just go fuck myself. Hey, Can you rude? No,
You rude freak.
No.
I was very blindsided by Snape, though, because I'd never read the books. So, like, when I
Really?
found
That was
out when I found out his story, I was kind of like,
Kind of see it
"Ooh."
coming.
Yeah.
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 What shows are you watching at the moment, John? None.
He watches shit like Too Hot to Handle.
my
and
uni lectures.
Love Island.
You don't really watch any shows.
Did you
at
finish
all.
your assignment, by the way?
No.
He started doing his assignment
sell
like
this story.
on like Saturday night, like at what 11:30 while we're watching.
Oh no, I'd done
YouTube.
some of it.
Yeah,
No, he
yeah.
sits down and he's like, Kieran, we'll watch Click. I'm like, okay, cool, let's watch it. And I'm like, he's telling me, I'm like, John, what are you doing? He's like, oh yeah, I got an assignment due on like Monday or whatever. I'm like, oh yeah, fair enough. Then we get to the day, he's like, you've done it? He's like, I've done 300 words.
Because on Monday night, I was like, let's go home and like play F1. He's like, yeah, I got this assignment to do though.
And then he rang Ellie, his
Yeah.
girlfriend, and was like, like, how's it? I just wanted to ring and chat. She's like, you done your assignment? No, I haven't.
That's so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
That's an excellent phone call.
That
That
is
is
Yeah,
so
that's
nice.
fantastic. Oh,
She's a
man.
funny one.
She must hate us.
She doesn't.
I
know
reckon
me.
all the
I think it's
girlfriends
just
hate us.
me. She
Oh.
just hates me.
Oh,
That was a very funny conversation though, because John was just like chatting, and she's like, "You've never FaceTimed me before, ever. Why are you FaceTiming me?"
I was like, we've talked before, haven't we? Have we not talked before?
why are you cancelling me in front of
Yeah.
the boys?
am I not allowed to have a chat?
I'm not allowed to say hello.
Oh,
And she's like, yeah,
no.
but you're with your friends. What are you doing? I was like,
Well,
I'll talk to you tomorrow then.
have a great night. Oh man,
No, that
that's
that was good.
So I
fantastic.
get back to what you said. You don't watch shows.
No, I do watch shows. I just like don't have any fucking time.
Yeah, because he works in a bar. Yeah.
And I'm
I gotta come past. Hey, I've
Come
been
past.
to come past.
Everyone
Do
come
like,
past.
do love their chicken there. It's very good.
I've never been. Hey,
You've never been.
no, I've never been.
All right, just
No.
fucking relax. You've never been.
It's excellent.
Oh, that was
Sorry.
really loud.
Can
Sorry.
we plug them?
Oh, nah.
No, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It's an excellent place if you find out where it is.
Yeah,
I hope one of them watches this that works there.
It's
and just
very
know
nice.
I'm not
It's
gonna
very
plug
good.
it.
It's very good.
yeah.
It's good.
But everyone knows where I work anyway. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah,
But,
everyone knows you, John.
But
Well, no, we can't go anywhere without John
Oh,
just
yeah,
going
actually,
up to
this
someone
is
and be
pretty
like,
funny. So whenever we go out, here we go. He's rolling his
it's
eyes.
equal to you.
No, you can't not agree with this. This is so.
Nah,
it's
it's
not
different.
equal to me.
It's
Thank
different.
you
Oh,
very
it's
much.
different, but it's
no,
equal.
you explain to me what you think, and I'll explain what I think.
John just knows everyone, right? John. So we'll go
Yeah.
out, and John will be like, "Oh, hey, what's up?" Like,
Yeah.
and like they know him back. I go out, and people come up to me and be like, "Oh, it's Kieran from
Yeah,
Big
and you're
Brother."
just like,
Yeah.
But you're
That's the
so
difference.
good at it though. Like when someone comes up to you, like Kieran, man, like I loved you on Big Brother, rah, rah, rah. You're like, thanks, man.
You know what
How's
that
it
is?
been? Rah, 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 rah. And then we're just like, you met this guy? You're like, I've never seen this.
You
guy
know why that
before."
is though? Because I absolutely love it when it
Yeah,
happens.
Yeah,
well,
you,
it's not hard to tell,
you
man.
fucking
You love it.
drink
I
in the
absolutely
fame. Hey,
love it.
that's
You
like,
will
yeah,
bring
so
up
you're
the
right.
blue
It's
tick
like,
any chance
Oh,
you
of
get.
course, yeah,
Absolutely.
always.
that's the difference. Hey, it's just like
No, but it's
Well,
because
when
you,
we- when we
worked
go
in
out-
bars and stuff.
I've
so
worked
you know
like
people.
a lot of places, and like obviously got not quite a few, but like I've got like a fair bit of friends.
Yeah.
And like when we went out,
Friends, football friends. I was gonna do it, but you wrote it. You did
I
it
had
first.
to. I had to. Yeah.
No, but it's because
No,
it's
but
like
like-
Adelaide as well.
and it's like when we used to go out, we used to fucking hang out with all sorts of people.
Dude,
man.
when me, John, and Matt used to go out, oh my god, we won't. It was.
no, I'm talking about like after that, but no, I just like know a lot of people. It's not even friends, man. It's just like, you know
No,
a lot
but
of
it's
people.
like-
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like people that like when you see and it's like, well, you kind of got to say.
You're just
hi.
like,
It's
oh,
but
hey
you
man,
don't-
how are you? Yeah, what are
But
you
when
up to?
When you work in a bar, you'd see a lot of people you know as well. So then that transfers to when you go
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
No, absolutely.
yeah, for you, it's just like, ooh,
Yeah.
is that Kieran from Big? We're in South Coast,
It's
and we're at a pub for dinner, and they
Yeah.
go, it's Kieran from Big
Just something
Brother.
that came up to you.
I felt so bad. So I was actually a bit mean to him.
No, you weren't.
He came to me and was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, man," and I was like, "Oh yeah, hey, how are you, mate?"
Yeah,
but he could
right.
tell I was not interested there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, fair enough. Like
you're
you're
at
having dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
It's like,
still
you don't want
going
people
on. I'm
coming.
shocked that it's still going. Like it's been 18 months.
Yeah.
It's still
Yeah,
going.
it's so weird that
It's
you're just like
crazy,
such a like.
Well, to be fair, like you've now got back into the TikTok stuff a bit more.
Not really. I don't post.
you
I
post on
thought you
Instagram
were.
a fair bit.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
posting more on Instagram.
Yeah,
but
you're
like
doing
on
more
TikTok.
again.
But
Like
it's
you
the
really
thing, it's
did.
not-
You
it's
really
not from
stopped
that,
while
though.
you were working.
It's not from that though. They're still referencing it from Big Brother still,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
It's way more popular than what I thought it was.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Big Brother, but I thought it was a shit ass show. Like I said
is.
in the I think in the
It
last
is.
podcast,
I
which
really
is never
liked
going to
it.
be
It is.
released.
I enjoyed it.
I'd never watched a single second after you left.
Yeah, no.
And I'd never watched it before
That's
either.
fair.
I found it shit ass.
Yeah. I'd love to go back in. That's
Yeah.
how much I loved it. It's great.
Yeah, you did love it. Hey,
Fucking
you were gone for
frothed it.
ages as well, man.
Oh,
Like
dude,
6
that
weeks?
was
Yeah.
that was so weird going in and like
Yeah.
everything being normal and like chatting to you guys.
Oh yeah, because when
Yeah.
he went in, we went into lockdown.
Yeah.
And so he came out,
Yeah.
and they like told him about it, and they were like,
Because I remember you going to whatever airport it was to come back, and
Yeah.
you're just like, fuck, like this COVID thing's
Yeah.
really real. Like everyone's in masks, and I need a travel
So I
declaration.
texted
and-
mum and I was like, "This is like all bullshit." Like I remember saying in the group chat, "I'm like, is this thing like really infectious? Like
Yeah.
I'm the only person wearing a mask at the airport." And it was
Yeah.
because I was the only person that could buy a mask because they were all sold out.
Yeah, right.
So I was just walking around thinking, I look like a total dickhead.
Yeah.
This isn't even like a big thing.
Yeah,
But I
okay.
messaged like John and them, and John was like, "No, wear the
it's like
mask,
full
wear the
on.
mask."
Yeah.
Yeah. And then as I was taking off, like Sydney, halfway through the flight, there was that breakout at Adelaide Airport.
Yeah.
And that was the fastest takeoff. Like we're going to land in Adelaide, and they're like, we turned the plane around, we're going back to Sydney, and they sent it back to cruising, and we went back.
Really?
Yeah, do you remember
I
this?
didn't know. Oh, actually,
Yeah.
yeah, I do kind of remember
Yeah.
that.
And they
That's
sent it back.
nuts.
Yeah.
"Sorry, I've just
Fuck.
noticed you speak really quick.
I know, I do.
Oh,
Oh, well.
You said like a whole story in about 2 seconds.
Yeah, I speak quickly.
yeah.
Exactly.
Fucking hell. Yeah, way to get all the info in.
Yeah.
It's like a 10-minute podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've just talked about like 6 topics in like 5 minutes, and he's like, yeah, all done.
No, that
Yeah.
was weird though. Going in like everything being normal and like being like, "Bye guys, I'll see you in 6 weeks,"
Yeah.
and then getting out,
Yeah.
and then John was
Yeah,
like,
it was crazy.
"You've been gone for 6 weeks and you can't tell us anything that happened." I'm like, "Yep."
Yeah, right.
And hey, you guys, you hassled me all the time, and I didn't break.
Yeah, no, to be fair, you did do very good.
You hassled me. Just
Yeah.
tell
For
us.
what?
Just
Yeah.
when I got
Yeah,
out.
about what
you
had
knew how far I
That's
liked
the
it, but you
strongest
didn't
I've
know if I was
seen
in
you.
top
That
three.
is very fair. Yeah.
You knew I'd been gone a
I
lot.
thought you'd crack. I
did
thought
too.
just like one
Yeah.
day you'd just like spill the beans, and I
every
was like,
time
yeah.
every time I went to see you guys, Mum would be like, "Do
Yeah.
not say anything. Like you
Yeah.
can't say anything."
Crazy how like resilient he can be when he really needs to.
Well, I found it very interesting, like, when I was watching it with you, just, like, how many different takes you get of what happened. Like, they, like, cut it so much. Like,
yeah.
when, like, we were looking at, like, a shot or something, and you're like, oh, I remember that, because I was over here, like, doing this, and this whole thing was happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I found that so interesting.
They film for like I think it's like 24 hours a day and probably use like I
Yeah.
think it's like per episode, no, per week. I think they use like 4 hours worth.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck.
That's
It's ridiculous.
crazy.
So
So not a lot must have been going on then.
I was talking. I was actually really worried. I got out and I was talking. You know me. I talk a lot of shit. I was just bitching. No, not me. I was
No,
just
not him.
I was just bitching about everything.
No, you weren't.
You
Really?
talking shit?
What?
Really? Do you
Get
believe
out!
that?
Get out of here!
No. Fucking,
No, I was just bitching about everyone in the diary room.
Yeah.
And I like a week after I left, I realized what I'd done, and I ring the executive producer. And I was like, "Oh my god, I've bitched about everyone. Can you not use the footage?" And she's like, "No, it'll be good TV." And like some of the shit I was saying, man, like there was a
They didn't
point-
show that much of it though.
No, they showed none of it.
I
Thank
didn't see
God.
any of it. Yeah.
I
I
got
was-
really angry one night. I was like, "Fuck these people! I'm fucking done. That person's a bitch." Like I was going off one night.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Because like that was the night where I lied about that chick going, and everyone found out.
That was close to the start.
No, you could close the start. I lied
Yeah.
about this chick. She left,
Yeah.
and everyone found out.
Oh, I
everyone was
remember that.
angry
Yeah,
at me.
I remember
Yeah.
that.
And like they didn't show that. They all sat me down on the couch and was like, "You're a fucking liar. You got her evicted. Fuck you." Like it was like 16-on-1.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Well, I'm fucked." I went to the diary room. I was like, "Fuck this. I'm going home. Let me out. Like I want to leave." Like
Yeah.
I said that to them, and they're like, "No, we can't do that. When you've signed a contract, you've got to pretty much stay."
Yeah.
But like if someone really wanted to leave, like they could.
Yeah.
But they always
well,
be
one
like,
guy did
yeah, he did
yeah.
this last season, but they
Yeah.
give you 24 hours to consider it. So,
Yeah.
of course, me being the person I am, I was like, fuck this, I'm leaving next morning. I was like, so when's the next challenge?
Yeah,
Like,
right.
Yeah, so
yeah.
like, yeah.
That's
I've
okay.
bitched about it. I'm so glad that footage never came
Yeah,
out. There's
right.
like
Yeah.
hours of footage at Channel 7 just me
I would
bitching
love to.
about
Channel 7. If
I'd
you,
love to flick through the archives
Yeah.
of just you, man.
And
Kieran's-
there's footage of me going to the toilet as well.
You know what
'cause
I really wanted
the
to
camera's
see?
in the toilet.
You know when they did that fear thing? Where they like lock you in the room? They didn't show yours, man.
They dropped a snake on me
Oh,
from
would have
above.
paid so much
That's
to see
amazing.
I
that.
was freaking out.
That would have
man.
been so
Kieran's
good.
team, if you can somehow get a hold of these clips, I would pay
I've
big
told
money.
him to.
Yeah.
I said, get him. I wanted to release him myself and get the views on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been
That's
sick.
what I
Good
wanted to do.
clickbait.
Yeah.
All right, I reckon we
I reckon we need
I reckon
to
we wrap it up
Yeah, I
there.
reckon we're almost done here, eh?
That was good fun.
Yeah.
I had a great time.
Yeah, no, it was good. So all in all, it was a good weekend.
Just the whole week. Yeah,
I
we had
didn't,
fun.
I didn't break the jet ski.
Yeah, good. Yeah.
Awesome.
Done.
All right.
We'll see you next time.
Give
Thank
it a
you very
red
much.
Whoa, did I really just say that?
Oh.
That's going to be a clip, isn't it?
That's gonna be
All right,
clear.
take two.
Give
Give
it
it
a-
a rest podcast. We're
Take
out.
three. Take three.
We'll
Take
see
three.
you for our second
You spoke at the
episode,
same
which is
time.
actually our fourth.
You don't even.
Just clip that, Will.
Yeah, just cut
It's
the
fine.
whole thing. Let's
You
just
don't
do
even.
this.
Anyway, see you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.